What's going on, guys? College basketball Sunday. We finally made it. We made it. It's selection Sunday. All these weeks of coming on here every single day, going over every single game in college basketball. And we finally are going to have the bracket revealed. Another whiteboard winner, VCU on the money line for all the free viewers who swing by on a daily basis. Hope everybody tailed on that one. We'll see if we can get a little bit of streak here going. We're on that crazy whiteboard winner streak. And hopefully we can start that again, maybe string 5, 6, maybe 10 in a row. I'll have some upsets on there for the tournament. I'll have Final Four picks. I'm going to do some live streaming, doing some bracket building with you guys. So if you're new to my channel, hit the subscribe button, drop a like on today's video. I will update that whiteboard in today's video with one of the games on this Sunday slate. Try to get another winner here. You know what? The winning streak, you can see on the bottom of the screen, it's been crazy, up 16 units in 8 days, been a heck of a ride, up thousands of dollars. But you know what? It came to an end today. We lost half of a unit. We come up just short. So let me just run you through exactly where me and my members' money was at for the Saturday slate, just so you know kind of my thinking and what teams I took and the reasoning behind it. And then we'll jump right into Sunday's games, maybe even talk about a little bit of bracketology and a little bit of stuff like that. But today's video is going to be on the shorter side. Let me cover this. Let's get to these games, talk a little bit. Of course, if you guys have any type of questions, go ahead and leave those in the comments. So today we went pretty light. The plays, we had 1, 2, 3, what do we have? 7? We had 7 plays today, decent volume, but I went much, much smaller with the unit size. Most of these were only half unit plays. It was just had that feeling. Volatile day, upsets were coming. It was a kind of a crazy slate. The lines were pretty sharp. So we went light with volume and good reasoning behind that. You just never know coming down the wire in these conference tournaments. We had Purdue -6. Purdue, man, choke job Purdue. We lost half a unit on Purdue -6, but I think we gained more value knowing that it is confirmed. It is 100% confirmed Purdue will go nowhere in March Madness. Are they going to lose to another 16? No. Could they maybe even make the Sweet 16? Sure, maybe, but we know for certain as soon as they play a decent physical team with some length and some size to where Edey can't just, have the reign of terror. I mean, Purdue sucks, man. They're small, they're gutless, soft team. One-dimensional. Their offense what do they chuck up threes and hope and pray? They do the same play where they just feed it to Edey and he kicks it out and they feed it back. And it's just like, what are we doing? Do we even have a coach present to draw something up, do something at the end of the game to try to get a win? I have zero faith that Purdue is going to get far in this tournament. So just be aware if you're gonna put Purdue kind of far in your bracket on Sunday. Probably a bad idea. So we lost half a unit there. UAB +3. They won the game outright, won that. Texas A&M, we had Texas A&M +4. They're up 18, and they don't cover +4. Crazy. Lose half a unit on Texas A&M. Really disappointed. They lose the game by 5. They're up 18. We have +4. That's 22 points of margin from that point in the game. And they lose by 5 points. Can't make it up. But hey, you're going to have days like this, especially in March. And that's why it's key to practice unit management. All these are the same unit. You're smart with your bankroll. We didn't chase our loss. We didn't get crazy. We had a losing day. But overall, when everything came down to it, big whoop. We lose half a unit. We just had 7 winning days in a row. We're still up 16 units in just over a week. Absolutely crushing it. San Diego State, another one, really, really disappointing loss. -2. They had it, man. 5, 6 minutes to go. It looked like it was looks like you could wrap it up and call it Christmas, man. And the more desperate team, New Mexico, give credit to them. They fought hard at the end. They scratched and clawed. They were the more desperate team and they got it done. Missed the cover there. Illinois -4, covered with that one. Iowa State was a 1-unit play. So the bigger plays today, we had 2 of them at a unit apiece. Iowa State +5, easy cash, sweat-free. Probably should have went heavier on that one. And then we had an Illinois and Purdue moneyline parlay coming out at night for a nice payout with that one. Of course, Illinois gets the job done. Purdue completely chokes at the end of the game there with that that last 30 seconds in overtime, crazy. So overall today we went 3-4 and we lost half of a unit, just a little bit more than half of a unit after all the odds come into play. So you know what? Big whoop. If you guys are not experienced, if you're new to sports betting, this is how you win long term. You have your hot streaks where you make a lot of money in 5, 6, even 10 to 15 days where you're red hot, you stack a bunch of money. You accept your neutral days where you break even. There's nothing wrong with having a 50-50 day mixed in. And then when you have your losing days, because they are inevitable, we are human. I mean, you can't predict everything perfect. You will have losing days. The key is to have small losing days. So if you have your hot streaks, you have some neutral days, and you have some losing days, but they're not big losing days. When you look back at a full month together and you add it all up, you're up a bunch of money. And that's how it works. You got to practice unit management. That's kind of a weird thing to say. And you can't chase your losses. I could easily be like, you know what? Screw it. We lost half a unit today. I'm dropping a 3-unit play on Sunday. Selection Sunday, these tournaments finishing up, it's going to be another volatile day. And you got to be smart. But guess what? I have like 4 or 5 things I've written down. I've already researched. I have some spots for this upcoming tournament that are rock solid. We're going to have our first 5-unit plays in the second round of this tournament. Last year, I had my biggest run ever. The second round all the way through the Elite 8 of the March Madness tournament. Going to crush it again. I watch so much college basketball. Ready to rock and roll. Can't wait for Thursday, Friday, and the whole weekend. So, hey, if you want to hop on board and get my picks, there will be some NBA filling in the volume. Obviously, there's going to be a couple days until Thursday to where we don't have college hoops. But you know what? I have not missed a single NBA play. Now, take it. It's been light volume. We've only had so many plays mixed in here and there. It's not been like I'm throwing out 2-3 NBA plays a day. We'll do that this week. But I have not missed a single NBA play since the NBA All-Star break. So NBA will start to pick up. And just overall, as we transition out of college basketball, as this whole March Madness comes to an end, NBA will completely take over. And these daily videos going over every single game will be the exact same, but it'll be in the NBA. So hop on the website, link in the description, link also in a pinned comment at the top of the comment section. Get on there, get my picks, buy a monthly package. It'll get you all the way through March. NBA mixed in as well. You'll be really glad you did. Winning months, 4 months in a row now, time and time and time again. Sure, losing day here and there. Maybe you join at a time where we have a losing day the first day. Maybe you join when we're on one of our hot streaks. If you can practice exactly what I'm putting out on the email list to clients, you look back on a month, money printing machine, baby, money printing machine. It's just only a matter of how much we're going to be up. So hop on board. You can get a full month for about like $20 a week. There's a monthly package at that price point. So up to you guys. You can also join me on my SoBet if you're interested in that. SoBet will get you access to me and 60 other professionals. I'm lower volume on SoBet, 1 pick a day, but maybe something to consider. You'll have basically all the premium cards of 60 other people. So you can just kind of see what everyone's going at, maybe take the plays that correlate from everybody's slates and put your money on that. That's a pretty good way to make money. So check out SoBet if you're interested in that. Follow me on TikTok for a daily free play over there if you're interested. Let's get into Sunday. Let's absolutely do it. I'm excited. There's a couple games here Sunday. I like them. And usually Selection Sunday is almost like a no bet day. Like almost just pass on it completely. Not this one. I like this. I got about 2 or 3 plays I'm about to email out to clients right now. So highly recommend you guys jump on the website and get these picks for tomorrow. What do we got here? UT Arlington. That's actually tonight. Sunday, noontime, Brown, Yale. I'll lay the 7.5 with Yale. Yale's a better team. Brown, lucky to be here. Overachieved. I think Yale takes care of business here. I think there's more variance in the Ivy League when you kind of whittle it down to the championship game than some of the other leagues. Like that San Diego State, New Mexico game, we all knew that was going to be like a kind of a last shot, come down to the last few minutes type of game. But the Ivy League, it's going to be pretty volatile. Duquesne and VCU, 1.5 point favorite is VCU right now. I don't know, man. Duquesne is sneaky. They're kind of a sneaky team here. 81% of the money is on VCU. So one thing you guys want to monitor is the line movement. Okay, so they're currently 1.5 point favorite. We got 80% of the money on VCU. We'll see what the line does. If it goes up to 2.5, maybe touches a 3, it's a really good sign that VCU probably will find a way to win the game. If this thing hovers around a pick 'em, maybe even goes down to +1 or a pick 'em, a little reverse line movement, I think Duquesne is a very interesting play here. They're coming in hot, man. They're coming in on a pretty big winning streak. They're red hot. It's hard to go against them. And we get in a 1.5. I'm gonna slightly lean Duquesne and go opposite of the public in what should be a close competitive game. We got Florida Auburn tomorrow, a 5.5 point spread. The sharps are on Auburn. 50% of tickets are on Auburn, but almost 70% of the money. So sharp money early is on Auburn. But why? I mean, Auburn has been so good at home. This is not at their place. This is not in the jungle. 5.5. I mean, are we kind of disrespecting Florida? Really? We're going to give this same Florida team that continues to prove themselves, and we're just going to give them 5.5 points in a championship game? I expect a good close match. Both teams are solid. I'll gladly take 5.5 points. I think it's close. I think anybody can win this. We'll see who's banging 3-pointers, but I like Florida here. I'll take the points. And Sunday at 3:30 is Wisconsin, Illinois. Actually do have some reverse line movement here. This line, I peeked at it earlier when I had pulled up this app to check on some of how the games were doing. And the early money's on Illinois. About 3/4 of it is on Illinois. And this spread actually has gone from 3 to 2.5. Very interesting, man. Is Wisconsin getting hot at the right time? My gut, my head, based on like the eye test and just kind of overall talent and certain individuals on the teams, I initially liked Illinois at a reasonable number. You know, I pulled up the slate for the first time. I'm like, Illinois -3. I think that's reasonable. I'll probably lean Illinois here. But reverse line movement, a Wisconsin team that's coming on very, very strong. Their guards are playing well. They kind of have some length and athleticism. They struggle with people like Edey and some real big guys. But even Hawkins for Illinois, I don't know if he's going to be totally dominant here. I expect, again, sort of like the other games, a great match, a great game. I don't think either team's running away with this. I think I'm going to go over to DraftKings and probably buy 0.5 point and probably take Wisconsin at +3 in this contest. Let me actually pull up DraftKings right now and see what they have it. Maybe it's different over there. They do have it at +3. You can get a +3 on Wisconsin right now at -112 on DraftKings. I think that's the way I'm probably going to look. They're playing good right now. They knocked off Purdue. They have momentum. Illinois, you know, it took a comeback to kind of get over the hump with Nebraska. And I think I don't think it just doesn't make sense to be stubborn and go at the team that you kind of feel is better. And, you know, there's Shannon Jr. and Hawkins and Damask. And I like these Illinois players, but man, I don't know if they have the depth. Wisconsin's got pretty good length. They just beat a good Purdue team. I think the momentum probably carries over here, and we get 3 points in what should be a close game. I'm going to have to lean and side with Wisconsin getting 3 points. I was against them today on Purdue, and in this industry, you got to have you can't just have recency bias, right? You can't just be like mad, like, screw it, man. I was on Purdue today. Screw Wisconsin. Like, Purdue should have won. They choked the game away. I'm going to bet Illinois. Like, Wisconsin's not good. Like, no, I'll gladly switch sides. They're the hotter team. They should be in this game, and getting 3 points, I'm probably going to take it, just kind of like the Florida. And that's it, man. It is a short little condensed slate, but I really like 2 or 3 of these. It's going to be a nice little card for clients. So highly recommend you guys check that out. Just a little bit of like overall feedback from today, kind of based on what I saw and what teams I think are completely dead in the tournament. What teams I think are kind of under the radar before we go ahead and update the whiteboard with a pick here. Texas A&M, they've had a great little end of their season. It was an awesome little run, but today, yet again, you see glimpses of the offense just completely disappearing. I want to like them. I want to like Buzz and his team, Wade Taylor. I want to like them. It's a team I feel like I want to like and get behind. But I think they're going to be exiting early. I have no faith in them. I have no faith in Purdue. Yeah, I don't know. I'm actually going to probably just do a separate video, multiple videos tomorrow night and throughout the week on my thinking on certain teams. And as soon as we get this bracket, give you guys some long shots, teams I'm betting on to make the Final Four, make the Elite Eight, win the national championship. My top upsets, I'll put out a video with my top upsets and reasoning behind that. There'll be a lot of bracket content coming up. Let's go ahead and find a pick here. Let me scroll back through the slate. Let's get this whiteboard updated, get another winner, and get you guys on your way. You know, I don't think there's a reason to change the whiteboard. We're going to leave it exactly how it is. VCU on the money line. DraftKings right now is minus 130. Let me check FanDuel. 134. So use DraftKings or just shop around. Use every book you have access to get the best price. We're going to leave it exactly how it is. We're going to go VCU on the money line over Duquesne again. So there's the free pick. We'll leave that exactly how it is. Hope you guys enjoy your Sunday. Hopefully everybody had a good weekend. And of course, in the comments, let me know who's your pick to make the Final Four, win it all. What are your upset picks? I want to know. Everyone else wants to know. Load that thing up, make it like a big community tab where everyone can bounce around opinions and benefit off of each other. So, hey, with that being said, see you guys in the next video.